Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Harvey Duplo, coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today's Friday, December 14th, and a day F.
And I'm Luke Rambuya. We've got a lot to talk about today, from senior internships, concerts, and next week's issue of the Courant. But first, will everyone please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Attention all seniors. Next Thursday, on December 20th, students from the class of 2018 are coming back to NCHS to talk to you about college life, the application process, and some helpful tips about college. This is a great opportunity to dive deeper into what college is like and a chance for you to ask questions. The meeting will be at 9 a.m. in the Wagner Room.
Also, seniors, if you're planning on doing internships, the application deadline has been pushed back to Monday the 17th. Also, if you plan on self-designing your own internship, you have until January 4th to turn in your self-designed forms. There's a ton of information and forms that need to be filled out, so make sure you stay up to date with your email and get those done.
Just a reminder, math music videos are due next Tuesday, December 18th by 8 a.m. The video can be no longer than 2 minutes, and when you're done, make sure to submit it to your math teacher. Once all is submitted, the math department will decide upon the top 5, and then us students will decide upon the top 3. The winners will also be receiving awesome prizes. First place will receive a $40 Amazon gift card, second place will receive a $25 Amazon gift card, and third place will receive a $15 Amazon gift card. So make sure to submit your videos.
Onto the visual performing arts. On Tuesday, the orchestra performed in the auditorium, and the show included many classics from the Rolling Stones and the Dave Brubeck Quartet. And fresh off their grapefruit sales, the choir also had a concert at St. Mark's Church on Wednesday. If you missed these two amazing performances, don't worry, because on Tuesday, the NCHS band has their winter concert. So if you want to support your classmates and listen to some good tunes, then head to the auditorium Tuesday night.
Speaking of good tunes, if any of you are wondering where to access the music you've been listening to on the announcements, we have the answer. The annual NCHS Music Tech Holiday album is now available on SoundCloud and is titled Holidays. You can search for NCHS Music Tech on SoundCloud or go to the NCHS Music website and click on the snowman. This is an annual tradition in music tech, and according to some critics, this year's album is the best so far. So be sure to check it out.
And Luke, as you may already know, next Wednesday, the boys basketball team will be hosting an ugly sweater and holiday-themed game where students are encouraged to dress up and support the guys in their home opener against Wilton. Some of those who show up as the best dressed and most spirited for the game will receive gift cards and other amazing prizes. So make sure to go out and support the guys. Also, next Friday will be NCHS's Holiday Sweater Day competition. To enter, all you have to do is wear a holiday sweater to school. The top 3 teachers and students will receive a $10 Amazon gift card. Winners will be chosen by random faculty members, so make sure to dress to impress.
I can tell you, Harvey, as someone on the basketball team, that would be greatly appreciated. Now moving on to some more from the holidays, the Coco and Canes event, which is held every year by your very own guidance counselors, is happening in the College and Career Center from 8:15 to 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So if you'd like some free hot chocolate and candy canes to help you get in the holiday spirit, then make sure to stop by.
Speaking of the holiday spirit, between the efforts of the Student Coalition, Charity Link, and NCTV, $1,500 was collected to purchase Toys for Tots, making this year the most successful drive STUCO has ever held. A huge thank you to all who got involved in this drive. You really helped make a better holiday for those in need.
Something else we're all grateful for is, of course, the Courant. The new issue is coming out next week, so make sure you look around the halls, library, or cafeteria for an issue. This month's Courant features stories on giving back to the community, hockey captains, the do's and don'ts of college interviews, and a recap of all those football records. This is not the one that you're going to want to miss, so make sure you grab one when you can.
Now, Luke, with all 4 sports over, that can only mean one thing. Winter sports are taking over.
Yeah, Harvey, and back to update us on all the sports news around the high school is Ian Nicholas. Ian, what you got for us?
Good morning, Harvey and Luke, and good morning, NCHS. The winter season is just starting up for a few sports teams, yet we still have a couple of previews for you guys as well. So let's jump right into it. I'm Ian Nicholas, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Let's open up with our winter previews, more specifically the guys and girls of the track. Let's start with the boys, as they look to rebound after a rough winter campaign last season, partially because of the absence of head coach Bill Martin, who was on medical leave at the time. However, with Coach Martin fully healthy and ready to go this season, the boys have a good chance to turn things around. They welcome back senior captains Andrew Jordan, Clark Grigsby, Andrew Malling, and Jack Conley. Conley is the star thrower for the Rams, while Jordan and Grigsby come into the season as the stud sprinters. Meanwhile, the record-breaking Malling, junior and NCTV's own Ryan Lytle, and sophomore Alex Malagoli are long-distance guys. Also, John Pizer has a reputation of being the top high jumper, while the trio of Andrew Charkalis, Matthew Shallon, and NCTV's Andrew Gawa are the pole vaulters. The boys can't wait to jump into the season tomorrow, where they have a meet in Wilton at 10. Best of luck, guys. For the girls, the team is coming off a down year, placing 10th out of 14 teams at FCX a year ago. However, they look to rebound with what Coach Brenston calls a very strong group of incoming runners, led by senior captains Elena Tiller, Celia Sokolowski, and Andy Carroll. These talented incoming runners include junior Sophie Curcio, as well as Brianne and Riley Shipman, who competed in Junior Olympic Nationals in Reno, Nevada this past weekend. In addition, junior Isabella Orlando stars in both the long and high jumps, Isha Terra Desai shines in the 55-meter hurdles, and Emma Ogabin succeeds in the 800 and 1,000 meters. Coach Brenston also is excited about the strong group of freshmen that are coming into the program. This group is talented from top to bottom, and they look to shine in their first meet of the season tomorrow, the FCX qualifying meet. Best of luck, girls. Now, it might be the start of the winter sports season, but there was one fall sport still dragging on all the way until last weekend: football. On Saturday, the Rams went back to Boyle Stadium in Stamford to battle the Greenwich Cardinals once again, this time in the Class XL State Championship game. Unfortunately, the boys lost 34-0 as the Cardinals rounded out their perfect season in stride. Despite the loss, this was still another impressive season from the guys. Being runner-up in state is still a massive accomplishment too. The way the season went from a 3-2 up-and-down start to a dominating 7-game win streak, it might be one of the greatest turnarounds in program's history. Next year should be another good one, despite losing some key players this offseason. So keep your heads up, guys. It was a fantastic run. Finally, it's time to update the few winter sports seasons that have started. First, girls basketball. On Wednesday, the girls look to start their season off strong at home versus Staples. They put up a great fight with strong performances from sophomore Quinn McKieran, who had 9 points, and junior Jane Charlton, who added another 8. However, they fell just short of getting the job done, losing to the talented Wreckers 38-40. There was some controversy, however, as Charlton nailed a shot as time expired, but it was waved off. Regardless, despite the early season loss, the girls will look to bounce back right away with a game tonight at 5:30 versus West Hill in the gym. So make sure to go out and support the Rams tonight in what hopes to be a big bounce-back win. Good luck, girls. Now, on to the students on skates. Let's take a look at the girls' team first. The ladies had their first game on Saturday, starting off the season with an impressive 5-2 dub home against Hall-Connard. They got off to a hot start, scoring 2 goals from promising freshman Kayla Harding and Angela McDanis. The second period ended with the Rams leading 4-1, adding 2 more goals from senior co-captain Jess Eccleston and freshman Jade Lowe. The fifth and final goal was scored from yet another freshman, Maddie Cloud. After the promising start, the girls looked to keep it up, playing Simsbury at home on Tuesday, and they did just that, winning 3-1. The goals came from the sticks of sophomores Courtney O'Connell and another 2 from freshman Kayla Harding. The girls look to continue their hot streak on the road tonight against Wilton McMahon. Great start, girls, and keep it up. And lastly, the boys on the ice started their season on Monday when they battled the Notre Dame West Haven Green Knights. This was a huge game for the Rams, and you know NCTV was there, so let's roll the highlights. The Rams, in white, win the opening faceoff, but got off to a slow start. The Knights came out firing as Rory Andriel finds the back of the net, putting them up 1-0. Into the second period now, same score, when Rory's brother Charles Andriel scores to double their lead 2-0. But the Rams battled back as sophomore Carter Ellis walks in and pulls one top shed to cut the lead in half. The guys weren't done there, as senior Brendan B.K. Knightley goes short side on Notre Dame goalie Nick Pacelli to tie the game up at 2. The game was still tied into the third when Carter Ellis again finds himself alone in the slot and takes advantage, putting the Rams up 3-2. With a 1-goal lead, goalie Dylan Shane needed to come up big, and he did, locking in after allowing the first 2 goals, making big save after big save, ending up with 26 saves in total. The offense then came alive again for the Rams as senior Ryan Levine added to the lead, making it 4-2. Senior captain Shane Pickering tosses in an empty netter as well, the final score ending up to be Rams 5, Knights 2. What a game from the guys, and when you score 2 goals and get 2 assists like Carter Ellis did, you deserve Ram of the Week. Congrats, Carter. The boys were right back at it on the road Wednesday in Hamden, where they unfortunately lost 3-1. The team returns home tomorrow, where they face Simsbury at Darien Icehouse at 3:45. Best of luck, guys. It's an exciting time for sports around NCHS, and we are bound to have yet another highlight-filled winter season. I'll be back next week with all the sports news from around the high school for the last time this year. So guys, finish off 2018 strong. Luke and Harvey, back to you.
Thanks, Ian. And now that football is finally over, Quinton is here to give us the weather. Quinton, congratulations on an amazing season. What do you have for us?
Thank you, guys. It was an incredible season, but I'm excited to be back here in the NCTV studio. I'm Quinton O'Connell, and good morning, New Canaan High School. Even though the first day of winter is just a week away, those early winter chills have just started to seep in. But good news, guys, we're in for a change this weekend. So without further ado, let's see what this weekend's weather has in store. For today, we're in for some PM showers with temperatures consistently staying in the low to mid-40s range. These temperatures are a pleasant sight to see for those looking to get out of the freezing temperatures for a bit. But for many mates out there gearing up for the pond hockey season, like local favorite Daniel Schulman, this weather's a killer for the ice. Well, Friday's rain will roll into Saturday morning, so expect to wake up to a little morning drizzle. Temperatures will be just above freezing in the morning, but will heat up throughout the day, reaching nearly 50 degrees. This could be a great opportunity to get outside and play some foursquare or hopscotch. As for the Sabbath, temperatures will drop a bit with a high in the mid-40s and a low just above the freezing mark. Morning showers are here again, so be sure to sleep inside so you can stay dry. It's been a long 5 days, and I think we can all say we've been waiting all week for the weekend. So enjoy it, NCHS. Luke and Harvey, it looks like these mild temperatures are here to stay for next week. Thank you.
Thanks, Quinton, and I cannot wait for this much-needed break from the cold.
Now, before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Miles Baliati, Andrew Gifford, and Mechanican Macedova. If you have any announcements, be sure to email us at nctv78@gmail.com or tweet at us at nctv78 a week before the Friday broadcast. This has been Luke Rambuya.
And I'm Harvey Duplug. We leave you now with a song from Tuesday's orchestra concert. Have a great weekend, NCHS, and we'll see you next week.